Thank you, Nazik. Great. Just give me a thumbs up if everyone can see me and hear me.
Yes.
Great. Thank you. Thank you. We'll just wait for another 1 minute and then we'll try to start with more people.
Ma'am, what you gonna teach us today?
Oh, that's right. That's a good question. So I guess we are here for vocabulary building to learn more words, right?
Oh, sir. Sir, I always have woman teachers. I have lot of India. I have lot of English class, but the teacher is from India, but she's teaching English. And I always say that, ma'am, and I forgot to say sir because I didn't have any man teacher.
So now you have a sir. Now you have a sir, and it will be a nice, interesting session, no? With a good sir, right? All right, Nazik, just 1 minute. Let me just see how many people are we, and can we start now? Okay, I have the power string. Great.
Moms are class people now.
All right, wonderful. So let's start, and I guess more people can join in as we go ahead. Right. So welcome all kids. Hi, how are you? Everyone fine?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Great, great. And today, so we are going to have a very interesting session. Let me share the screen where I can show you what we are going to do today. All right. Okay. Can everyone see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Wonderful. Great. So today we are going to see something about mind your words. Mind your words. Did everyone hear about this statement, this phrase, mind your words? Have you heard about this?
No, sir. No, sir.
Yes, I have.
Okay,
Yes,
nice. So Ahana, can you tell me in what context did you get this thing, mind your words?
Mind your words is like when you like being polite and saying like nice words.
All right. Yeah. So someone can tell you. Correct. That's nice. So anyone can tell you, and they can speak to you that, okay, please mind your words, like kind of use good words, kind of polite words. Definitely. That's a nice one. Anyone else?
Me. Sir, Avani will tell. Sir, Avani.
All right, Avni, please go ahead.
Sir, I think it means mind your word means if someone tells anything bad, then the other people then they will say mind your word.
All right, yeah, it's mostly used in a context where things are heated up, right? And it's going out of control.
No, sir, I understand something with mind and your word.
Okay, Nazik, we'll just come back. Just give me 2 minutes. I'll come back to you, right? So mind your words is something that we can use for a lot of vocabularies, and we can use different words when we are trying to speak. And if we have a good range of words, we can be powerful, as we can see the image over here, like a Hulk, right? Who is very strong. So you need to get stronger and get confident. Isn't it what you want?
Yes, sir.
Right? And a lot of times we see people, let me see how many people feel this. Ahana, can you read this for me?
Sir?
Me, ma'am. Me, sir. Ma'am.
All right, Nazik, go ahead. Read the first line, please. Over here.
Mind your words. I'm not fluent enough. I get stuck. Words just don't come in mind at the right time.
All right, thank you. Right, great. Thanks a lot, Nazik. So how many people feel these kind of situations? I'm not fluent enough. Maybe I get stuck when I speak, or words just don't come in my mind at the right time, at the right place. How many people do feel like this? Can you please raise your hand so that I can see? All right, Disha? Anyone else? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So this is some kind of a common issue, a common kind of problem that we see, right? And I guess one of the main thing that we can have this solution, because this is a problem, isn't it? There is a problem, and therefore the solution is ought to be there. We have solutions to the problem always, right? We have different issues, different challenges, different problems coming in, but we always have a solution, isn't it? So we are there. Fundoo Class and me, Divyanshu sir, will be teaching you some kind of solutions that we can have about the problems that we have for vocabulary, right? Because we need to get stronger and confident that I can use a very good set of words, right? I can use a lot of things. So a few things that needs to be done, right? Everyone can see the bullet points. Should I make the, should I zoom it up? Or this is good enough?
Yes, sir. It's been zoomed.
All right, let me just zoom it up a bit more because few of our students are joining through mobile. So maybe it can be a bit smaller for them, right? I hope you can see them, right? All right. So the biggest thing that you can do, and that's what we are going to learn today, is to make a word list, right? Make a word list. And today, as we talk about, make your own personal dictionary, right? We have a lot of dictionaries. We have Oxford dictionaries. We have Google to help us, but we need to make something. We need to make something where it's our own personal dictionary, right? That's what we want to do. So that's what we will learn maybe towards the end of the class. We will learn about this. Number 2, segregation into different situations, practical list, right? So if we have a good amount of words, like 40 words, 50 words, we should know how to divide it. Segregate is a good word to be used as divide, division, segregation. Does everyone understand the word segregation? Is there anyone who doesn't know?
No, sir.
Sir, I still don't understand what is segregation.
Of that
Okay, yeah. So I have used the word forcefully so that you know and you can ask me questions because of this. It's a good word. We can say it's a synonym of division, to divide something, to segregate something. Yeah. All right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So this happens when you have a list. For example, you have 50 words with you. So now what do you need to do with the 50 words? Because you can't just make it into a list and you imagine this, yes, I know every word from this and I can use these words in my speech or when I'm writing. No, it doesn't happen that way, right? We read a lot of words, right? We read it from our textbooks, from articles. We listen a lot of words from different teachers, from our parents, from many places. But the problem is these words don't set in our mind. They don't retain. We are not able to retain the words. It doesn't get absorbed sometimes, right? So there is the disconnect. There is a problem. We might know a lot of words, but can we use them? That's the biggest question, right? So there is a bridge, there is a bridge between knowing the words and using them in my language. And this bridge is what we are going to learn, right? So that's what we are doing about that. The first thing is make a word list, and then don't work with a word list, a heavy one like 50 or 100 words. Divide it, and divide it into situations, like good situations, right? When you're describing something, a lot of times there is a question about how to describe a day, or describe your time in summer vacation, yeah, something like that. So descriptive words. Describe a situation which was challenging. That's a different kind of thing, a different situation. Then there can be something about explaining things, explaining your situation. So we need to have at least 5 or 6 divisions in this list. Very important, right? Any questions on point number 2? Yeah. So we need to divide it. It may be depending on your own situations, or I will also guide you how to make such divisions, at least 5 of them, right? Then number 3, let me read it for you. Delete the misconception about using heavy or C2 level words, right? I hope everyone understands the meaning of misconception. Is there anyone who doesn't know the word misconception?
Sir, I don't know the meaning of the word misconception.
All right. First of all, I want everyone to unmute themselves and speak and say this word loudly. Misconception.
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 All right.
Conception.
Perfect. Nice.
Misconception.
Misconception. Once more, Kavya.
Misconception.
All right. Yeah, it's a difficult word.
Misconception.
Misconception. Sir, can
Okay.
you
Yes.
please spell that word?
This one, the misconception. Did you see this word?
Misconception.
Misconception.
All right, nice one. Thanks everyone for speaking out loud. So misconception is a very good word, a C2 level word. C2 or C1, we say this is an advanced level word, something which is we see in the books, when we read some story books, or maybe sometimes when we read some articles on Google or newspapers, we see there are a lot of advanced words, difficult words, right? And that's why I want you to understand and get used to these kind of words, right? Because yes, we can talk about easy words and yes, okay, this is the meaning, you can use it. But what about the difficult ones, right? Where can we learn about these things? That's what we are doing here. So misconception, first of all, you need to pronounce the words correctly. Misconception, right? Thanks. And then divide it into parts. So mis is the first part, right? And concept. So I guess everyone knows the meaning of concept or concept. Yes? Concept? Did
Yes.
everyone know about the word concept?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. So any difficult word can be divided into 2 or 3 parts. A long word, divide it, break it into 2 or 3 parts. So it comes from the word concept. And if the concept is not understood well, concept means any kind of fact, right? Any kind of data or concept is a thing that we need to understand. So misconception, in simple words, we can say is kind of misunderstanding, right? So delete the misunderstanding. The synonym for misconception, you can say delete the misconception about using heavy or C2 level words, right? Why? Because we need to get used to phrasal and collocations, phrasal verbs and collocations. So all the time I see when people talk about learning vocabulary, they want to learn heavy words and difficult words, right? Yes, that is important. You should know that. Yeah.
Sir, my problem
Yes, Nazik?
is that I can't when I have some, I want to make some sentence, want to say something, I don't have more new words.
Yeah, that's actually what happens with many of us. And that's what we are doing, Nazik, here, that we will learn a lot of words. Yeah.
Sir, I wrote lot of new words in my notebook, but didn't remember it. So I have a problem that I can't use the new words.
Exactly, Nazik. I'm so thankful to you that you brought this point, right? And we are speaking exactly about this, that we have a lot of words in our notebooks and our list and this and that, but can you use it, right? The main question is that. Can you use these words? That is the problem. Maybe it's not coming out. And that's why we are making this bridge from knowing a word and using the word. So we need to follow a process. See, when we are playing a game and we want to play some sports, right? And we want to do good in that. For example, we want to play cricket and we want to become a very good batsman like Virat Kohli, right? Can we do it in like 1 week or 10 days? Yeah, can we do it?
No, sir.
No, right?
No, sir.
To have
No, sir.
perfection, right?
It's
To know
very,
something. Yeah, it's difficult,
sir,
right? It's a
it is very
process.
difficult to learn it because you have to. So I'm learning English. So every day, not 10 days, learn. I study English. I study every
Right.
month, school months.
Thank you, Nazak. Yeah, thanks. That's very nice. And you need to bring this effort, right? That's why we are learning this six steps today. I guess anyone who wants to note it down, who wants to write it down in the notebook, can please do it. We will also share with you when you start the course, but you can also note it down, right? So we need to also work on phrasal verbs and collocations. If you don't know what are phrasal verbs and collocations, we will know about this. Very important two things. Please note down in a notebook, phrasal verbs and collocations. Please note it down, everyone. I hope everyone has a notebook and a pen. Can I see everyone with a notebook and a pen, please? You see that? I need to check. Yes, Ahana. Yes, Kavya. Kavya, can I see your notebook and a pen? Right, thank you. I want everyone. Thank you, thanks, nice one. Everyone is a very dedicated student at Fundoo Class, huh? That's nice. Lovely. So just write this word, phrasal verbs and collocations. Right? And then point number 4. We'll come back and see point number 4, very important, mental click, right? So we need to have this click, as rightly said by one of the students, that we have a lot of words, but we are not able to use it. We need to have a mental click, a click inside the mind. Yes, on my, can we wait for 2 minutes and we'll come to you for the doubt, please? Yeah, thank you. So mental click is using synonyms. You need to use better words. For example, good. So always you can't use the simple word good all the time for everything. Oh, good food, good night, good people, good music. No, there are different things than good, depending on the situation, depending on the topic. We got to use synonyms. And this needs to come in your mind that no, I should not use good all the time, right? You need to talk to yourself about that. Make it a habit.
Sir, if we have...
Nazik, we'll come back to you. Just give me 2 minutes. I'll try to go through all these points and then we'll come back to the questions. Thank you. So make it a habit. Mental click, make it a habit to use better and appropriate words. Appropriateness is very important. We need to have appropriate, right, correct words depending on situations, right? And number 5, second last, refresh and revise. Very important. You have a list, very nice. But do you see it often? Do you see it all the time, right? Every week, you need to see it in a weekly time duration. Set your time. That, okay, I need to refresh, means I need to add more words and I need to revise it. I need to review these words every now and then. Maybe every 2 days, every 4 days, we will set one time and we will do it, right? It's not an overnight or fortnight thing. Can anyone tell me the meaning of fortnight?
Sir, game?
4 days.
The game, fortnight.
How many days?
4 days.
No, 4 days is not right. Anyone? Fortnight?
14 days.
Who was that? Anna, was it you? Right. So fortnight, it's like 2 weeks, right? So weekly, fortnightly, and monthly, right? So this is also a good word. So it's not an overnight or fortnight thing, lifetime. It's a lifetime event, right? Even I have my own list till now, and maybe 10 years later also, I will make these lists because there is no end to learning the language. I can get used to, I can get more and more and more words every time, every single time. I need to learn good words, better words, and improve my English, right? It's a lifetime event, right? And the last one, put in use. We need to put in use create situation and show off your new word. Always try to use the words that you learned, right? 1 week, try to make the list. Next week, stop. Don't add any words. Now start using it. Most of them. Create situations, right? We will talk about this, how to create situations. I have a very good activity about this, and it's wonderful. I will just talk about how to create situations and try to put in use, right? Very important. Yeah, I hope everyone got this 6 points. Let me quickly
Yes.
go towards one more very important thing that I wanted to share with you.
Yes, sir.
Is these are the things that we'll be doing in the class, right? When we start the course from this week, is vocabulary types. Can everyone write this in the notebook? There are majorly two kinds of words, two kind of vocabulary. And instead of vocabulary, we can write short form vocab. Vocab. So active vocab and passive vocab. Please note it down. Right? So it's very important to know what is an active vocabulary, right? And passive. So there are two big sets of words. Active vocabulary is a set of all those words that you know, that you're currently using. While writing and while speaking, you're using these words, right? This is a set of words that you know, active. And the passive vocabularies is a set of all those words that you don't know, right? That is difficult for you. Maybe you read that word in the book and you're like scratching your head. Oh my God, what is this? Right? I don't know. And I am not able to understand the sentence, right? This is such difficult sentence because of the word, right? So all the set of words that you don't know, difficult words, is passive vocabulary, right? So currently, your active vocabulary is small, is like a small ball, and the passive vocabulary is a very huge ball, right? So because we have a big round, big ball of the words that we don't know, and the word that we know is smaller, right? So again, the process, the game is we need to increase the active vocabulary ball and decrease the passive vocabulary ball, right? That means from passive vocabulary, we need to convert it into active vocabulary, right? Very important process. And again, it's not overnight, right? We need to do it. We need to start with it. Again, we have process to do it. We have techniques that I will share, and it's easy, means, but yes, you need to follow it. You need to put efforts, right? Let's do one thing that we spoke about at the start of the class, that today we'll learn about how to make your personal dictionary. Your personal dictionary is very important. So let me tell you the entire process, right? Quickly, right? Everyone can hear me, right?
Yes.
Perfect. So, all right. So whenever you're reading any kind of document, a passage from the book or from news article, for example, this is one passage, right? Anmay, can you read the first few lines, please, from here?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please go ahead.
4-bedroom farmhouse in the countryside. All of the 4 double bedrooms are with luxury. Shower and bath, farm kitchen with
Barbecue.
tables and chairs outside.
Thank you. Now, thank you, Anmay. That was quite nice. A couple of words that were mispronounced. We'll talk about that. Can I have anyone read the next paragraph? Ahana, can you go for it?
Okay.
I'm sorry, I cannot have everyone to speak, but yeah, in the next class, when we start the course, we will have everyone to speak and talk. Right, Anna, go ahead.
Grade 4?
Yeah, grade 4 groups of friends.
Grade 4? I didn't hear you, sir.
Yeah, can you read the sentence from here till the last one?
Okay, grade 4.
Can you see it?
Yes, sir. Great
4
for
groups of friends. The
group
supermarket.
of friends. The
Continue.
super is
Half an hour.
half an hour by car, and you can take a
Yeah, you can take a train.
train
Right, from the
from
village.
the
Right, I guess you have an issue with the share screen option. We'll come back to you, Anna. Anmai, can you please continue from supermarket again?
Yes, sir. The
First.
supermarket is half an hour by car, and you can take a train from the village into the city, escape from normal life for a few days, as we have no internet and you can only use mobile phones at the bottom of garden. The view is breathtaking and the sky crystal clear.
All right, wonderful. Thank you. I hope everyone can read like this, and we need to read. We need to read a lot of things to get vocabulary about farmhouse, about beaches, about different topics, right? So that's nice. So this is an example that we are talking about, that whenever you're reading anything, one passage, what you need to do. So you read point number 1, you read the thing, right? Then this is the process you need to follow. Write 2 words from the passage above in the following steps. Mind you, these are the set of passive words, not the active words. The words that you know, for example, great, friends, you know these words, right? You know the words tables and chairs. So I don't want you to make list of these words. I want you to make list of the words that is kind of difficult for you, right? Maybe countryside, right? Maybe crystal clear, breathtaking, right? So that depends upon you, which words are difficult for you. You know that, right? So step 1, that you write the word, right? So I have taken an example of countryside, and number 1, you write the word form. First thing, very important, write the word form. Word form can also mean like the parts of speech, whether it's a noun, it's an adjective, it's a verb, or what it is. Very important to know the word form. So you write it, it's a noun. Where can you get it? You can get it on Google. I'll show you at the end how do you get the answers, how do you fill it, whether it's noun and what are the things. I will show you how to do it. First, let's understand the step. Step 1, I hope everyone got step 1. Yes, give me a thumbs up, please. Fast, fast, fast. Everyone understood step 1, isn't it? I want a chatty
Yes, sir.
class. I don't like quiet class. It's not only me who is there in the class, right? I need to listen people. Come on.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, perfect. Thank you. Step 2.
Yes, sir.
All right. Step 2, meaning from Google. Right. Now that we know the word, okay, it's a noun, but 1. Now we should know its meaning. And the meaning is, can Yashash from Bangalore, can you read this? What's the meaning?
Can I read
yes, sir. The land and the scenery of a rural area.
Thank you. Nice one. So land and the scenery of a rural area, right? That's the meaning. So now we know the noun, that it's a noun. Now we know its meaning. Very good. We know, we always do this, right? And we stop here. And now we need to do the last 2 steps, which is very important. That is step 3 is sentence 1, right? Sentence 1 is sentence from where you got the word. From where you got the word, where you saw this word from. For example, you saw the word in the first line. Note it down. You take that word, note it down in your copy, or if you're using a Word file, you can copy and paste into step number 3. And why we are doing this? Right? Why are we writing the same sentence? Yes, we are writing this sentence to know exactly how this word is used in that sentence, to know a bit more about its usability, right? Because yes, I can understand the meaning, but can you use it in a sentence? Yeah. And that's the first step, because this is a correct sentence. This is grammatically correct because we are taking it from the article, from the book, right? So this is 100% correct, right? So you should see the form where it is correct, where it is right, and analyze, try to understand, okay, the word is after in the countryside, it's a noun. So just spend some time with it, right? And then when you're comfortable with the sentence one, go for step 4. Very important. With all the words, you need to do this. Your own sentence. Make your own sentence. Try. Right? So, Yashash, again, can you please read the sentence? Yashash, can you please unmute and read the sentence?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Nowadays, it's a blessing to live in the countryside, far away from the cities and noise and pollution.
Thank you. Right. So it's just a sentence from anywhere, like in your mind, you got the sentence. Not a very simple sentence that, okay, countryside is good. No. Try to make a kind of a complex or difficult sentence, right? Because you can go wrong in this, right? While making the sentence, you can go wrong, but you should know where you're going wrong, right? So that we can correct that sentence. So very important, step number 4, to make your own sentence, right? So this is a very important step, the 4-step process that we need to do for building your personal dictionary and using it, you know. So let me just quickly show what is there. I have one more thing that you can do as a homework. You can do this, take one more word and use the same format. Step 1, word form. Step 2, meaning. Step 3, sentence from where you saw. And step 4, your sentence. Do it. It's wonderful, right? And let me just quickly show you what do we get at the end. I have one student who has a wonderful dictionary. Let me show you that dictionary. He has made such wonderful personal dictionary. Can everyone see this? Can everyone see the Excel sheet? This is, yeah, this is what, yeah,
Yes,
please,
sir.
one minute. So this is what you will get at the end. When you work hard, every week you get around 5 words, 10 words, right? And like this, at the end of our course, after the end of 5 weeks, you will have your personal dictionary in this way. Word, type, meaning, right? My own sentence and sentence of the text. Like this, the more you work, you see he has a lot of words, right? And then we work with these words. We see the red words are the words which are difficult for him, and the blue words are the words which are easy for him, right? So we work out with the list. This is my list. When I make this, this is my list, my personal dictionary, right? I don't have to do anything else, just use my dictionary for some time, right? So this is how we do it. And it's very important to follow these kind of things. And if there are any more doubts, please clarify. We will start the course, and like this, we'll do a lot of activities like making the personal dictionaries. We'll use Pictionary, we'll use vocabulary building like word chains and a lot of things. So it's fun, it's interesting, but I need results. I need everyone who joins my class to get results from it. At the end of the course, they learn a lot of words and they start using, and you will get that, right? Thank you. I hope everyone understood most of the part. Any questions, please?
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. Avati has a doubt.
Yeah, please.
Sir, are we going to make the personal dictionary in the other class, or we're supposed to make it at home ourselves?
Right. So when we start the course, we start with the personal dictionary. You can also start now. You know the process, you know the 4 steps. Use it to make like 5 words, take 5 words daily, make it into a sentence, make it into a notebook, right? And then you can either have it in an Excel sheet, or you can also use your notebook as a dictionary, right? So work with 5 words or 2 words, whatever. Maybe if you have good time with you, work with at least 2 words in this way. And then at the end of 10 days, you see 20 words in your dictionary, right? And then you can have the list of words also, right? Yeah.
Okay, sir. When is the next class?
The next class, I guess, just get in touch with Fundoo Class teacher. You need to join in the course, which starts from 20th October. And it's a 5-week course, 2 days in a week, right? So that's where we start, and just join in. And we have a lot of things. Personal dictionary is one that will be working, and there are 4 more things that you will learn in the course, and definitely it will be helpful, right?
Thank you, sir.